What is going on, guys? So, I did not trade Thursday and Friday. Just wasn't available. So, we're gonna go over the price action. And turns out we were incorrect about our narrative going down to here. And price did react off of this daily level that we had. And that's what sponsored this. Boom, boom, sponsored that. Boom, boom. So what we're gonna do basically is go over this side of the range here and really give ourselves a gist for what happened. So at 9 o'clock, price was in this 3-hour range here that had this 3 hours as well. So what we'll do is we'll get the levels now. Would you look at that? So after we come above this high right here, boom, boom. Wow, look at that respect, bro. That's stupid. That's really dumb. The respect that comes from that. So yeah, after price rebalances that, you see price come back. Boom. Literally. Wow, look at that. Literally perfect respect nearly. 950. Macro starts. Wow. And where does price end up at 1010? Dude, literally. Wow, 1 minute or 2 minutes after 910. The end of the macro price just has a crazy distribution to the upside. So that was really good trade, honestly. So what do we see here? On this 3 hour, The only level below this 3-hour low is this low right here. Price goes boom, hits it, turtle soup. But now since we've made it back into this range, well, let's see. Let's take away this because this is actually no, we can't take that away. That's kind of annoying. Okay. So, one moment, please. So we've got two overlapping levels now. And would you look at this? And that as well, it's really nice, that lines up. Okay, so I know it looks very clutterful at the moment. Honestly, we can take these away. Yeah, we'll just take these away. Because even though they are relevant, they weren't being super used as support to go higher after this got hit, so I'm not even gonna bother putting them. But what we do see here, oh wait, hold on. And do I really need this level? I'll just take it away because we already have that right there. I just did the same thing twice. That's funny. Okay, so what do we see? We see price react. So we see price rebalance that range, right? Price rebalances that range high, while also going into this 3-hour range right here, this 3-hour range, making this level to be used as support, just like over here. Just like over here, we see this level get used as support. This situation was a bit different though, because price was reaching lower for here, for the ore, but here price is reaching to that 3-hour high, not the ore. And also, or are these not lined up correctly? This one's not lined up. Boom, just like that. So also you react off these purple levels and then come down right here, boom. Into 2 levels, this level here and this previous level here. Price comes down into the 3 of these, and then price is moving, it's moving, then we finally get this level hit, 0.5 reacts. Right here we kind of get more structure shift, and that's when you can enter around here. You don't want to really enter on these candles, that doesn't look very nice. Right here is good. Once you get that ping, sort of ping pong up, and that's pretty good. So let me take this away because we don't need this now, and then I can take this away now. Boom. So that is for Thursday. That is Thursday's price action. And basically, trade after hitting that level and stuff. Let's see what range we were in. I think it was 20-minute, right? Yeah, 20-minute. So wait, let's mark this out. So look at that 20-minute too, though. Look how the higher time frame respects the higher time frame price level. So, look through the bodies, of course. So, it wasn't a 45-minute, right? Let's just double check. Yeah, there's no gap on any chart for that. Yeah, okay. Boom, right here, we see price come down into here, boom, boom. So this candle high. Oh, this is funky. Okay, so uh, 9:31 when this high gets taken out on this candle. Wow, boom. We see price retrace, but we do believe this low is in because of the key levels we just hit. So based off of that, when price retraces back lower, that sponsor is a perfect opportunity to go long like that. Because price is rebalancing this range that we just had going up. Honestly, let's see. Let's go to the 2 minute. Let's go to the 3 minute. So we think this low is in, right? We're in this 3 minute bullish range. Once we see this low get taken out, on RTY, which got taken out on this candle right here. Boom, 954. 954 is our entry right here. Boom. Stop at the low. You can target this level right here. Next target right here. Next target right here. And then we don't need this either. And then your final target would be a 3 hour high. Well, not maybe not final, but very close to final would have been that. And then your final target could have been all-time highs. So just like that, boom. It would have peaked over into Friday, it seems, but still would have hit. So you could have got yourself a 12.9 R just off of that. And if you manage to get that entry down here, then even better. You know? Now, that's enough for Thursday. That is what Thursday handled us. Now moving on to Friday. Well, it's 11:42 already. Okay, I might need to hurry this up a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. So now we can take that away. We can take this away. We can take that away. So now we're really paying attention to the new range that just came out of there. So we were in this daily range, which was a 3 hour. That was an OB. So we can now look and see what range we're in now for Friday. Okay, so when did the high get made on Friday? What time? Was it before 9:30? So it was at 9:29. That price finally broke above that high. Okay, interesting. We'll keep that line there just for reference. And we can go. Actually, we'll go to the daily. That's where we will start. This candle obviously posed bullish, but no FRT. 12 hour. No highs were taken out that were bullish enough, like for rally gap highs or anything. So 8 hour. This one might be it. Maybe. I guess not. 6 hour. Oh, 8 hour. This right here might be it. Hold on. Yeah, sir. Okay. So in this moment in time, as you see here, this is after 8 o'clock. So we can use this for this upcoming weekly range, which as you see has already been rebalanced. So price might not even like really care. Must have been this. Yeah, must have been this. So basically, price was consolidating until it finally made this kind of range right here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this is our range at 9:30 open. We can assume that our high hasn't been met, and we can use a projection to do so. So we go from here, this candle close to what, 9? Yeah, this needed to get reached first. Obviously, this isn't the actual level, but that's what wanted to get reached, like just higher. So at this 9:30, we see price kind of come up, and then ES was the only one in this range, I believe. Yeah. So right here. And this candle gets turtle souped at 9:30. Boom. This is your entry already. Once price kind of comes above the open, you can do that. Have your stop here, or anywhere along here. Honestly, let's do a 20-point stop just for good measure. And honestly, you don't have a lot of targets from here. You can target 2R, target 3. 3 would have been good, honestly. Just target 3 because you don't have any price action to go based off of. So you kind of just would have taken partials. Probably could have taken a partial at 180 points from that low. Just like that. Boom. I guess at 200 points too, maybe? I don't know. That would have been a bit random, but this is the trade you could have had. Or that 8-hour short that I showed you, but I wouldn't have taken that. I wouldn't have taken that personally. That 3-hour conviction to go higher was a lot more convincing. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I don't need that anymore. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. So now, these black boxes are basically just levels that price can react off of now. Price may want to retrade to, not necessarily retrade to, but if it does retrade to, we can look to see a reaction. Ugh. And yeah, so now for that 8 hour, because we are in 8 hours, you see here, price took that out, boom boom. Ooh. One moment, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I just thought I shit my pants. That was kind of scary. I'm not even sick or anything. I don't know what's good with that. That was a sneaky fart, I guess, but I don't know. So now this is what we're looking at, because we're still in that 2 week, right? Yeah, and price hasn't made anything new. So yeah, we're just really being patient and waiting for price to eventually come back down. I mean, oh, wrong time frame. Price took forever to sponsor this move. Like the range high is literally like over here or something, and it took all this price action to finally come rebalance it. So it can be a while before price comes down, but this was a 6 month range, you know? That's kind of expected. This is a 2 week range, and it's already been, what, a month since this low, or whatever, the high or whatever? I don't know. I'm not trying to catch a high or top the market like that, but if anything, getting in at a retracement when price rebounds that low is great. What else? So right now, this is kind of what we're at. This is our ore. Ooh, snap. Let's take a look at this. This will be the last thing, by the way, and then I have to go. So boom, that's kind of what we're doing right now. Look at that, there's a previous level right there. That price can react off of. So I mean, price has already touched it, so we'd have to check the intra-price action of this candle and see what happened in it to get a glimpse of stuff, you know. But yeah, that's kind of it for now, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one on Monday or Sunday, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. God bless you.